Hi everyone, how you going? I'm back again. I'll just give this chance to just update itself. I'd say we're going to get a lot of these stories coming through. We've got new people coming onto the card now. Some of the situations that they're in, it varies from extreme to this is crazy, you know what I mean? So this is Homeless in Bundaberg edition. So I've just spoken to a young lady who not only lost her job through COVID, but then was also basically kicked out of the house they were living in that had been up for sale for years and years and years. Yeah, they'd just been up for sale for years. Nobody wanted the place. Then all of a sudden, because of COVID and everybody wants to buy everything, the place was bought and she was given 2 weeks notice to leave and just go, which has caused an upheaval. So this person is couch surfing. So they've already put in an opt-out appeal before they even get the card, because the card was sent to her dad's place, because she's waiting to see if she can get an opt-out. This person had a job, lost their job due to COVID, lost the house because it's been sold, because everything's being snapped up due to COVID, right? Kicked out within 2 weeks. And then put on the card. Now, they've just been on the phone to Indu, of where a staff worker was having to rely on another staff worker telling the person what to say. And because they can't pay their rent, because they're not on a lease, and they're paying towards where they're couch surfing, because they're homeless and they're still trying to find place. She's on job seeker. She's expected to pay her board or her contribution of $260 a fortnight out of her cash portion. Doesn't even get that cash allowance, right? But this girl is trying to improve her situation, right? She's studying a vet nurse course. It's a paid course, and it's a direct debit repayment every fortnight. Now, if she doesn't pay it, it bounces back onto her parent as a default, and that's not fair on her parent, who stood guarantor to pay for that course. So she's studying to be a vet nurse. Now, this now has the ability to not only impact her ability to find housing, her ability to be able to pay to contribute where they're currently couch surfing, right? But also jeopardizes the chance of this education, which is which will enable her to go on to do another TAFE course to get her qualified. This is how the cashless debit card impedes and impacts people trying to get off of Social Security. She's never had Social Security before. She had a job, and she lost her job thanks to COVID. This is disgusting, and I've told her to contact the senators, of course, and I've told her she's already been on the phone. She's got to wait for her interview on her opt-out. But they're expecting her 20% to cover everything. But the Hindu lady told her to use her card as instead of paying out her cash portion to these people for the board, for the electricity and the food that they're using, just use your card to pay for their groceries and bills. Now, Hindu staff call centre are telling people, just use your card to pay for the other people's bills and groceries as your share of the rent, or board, or whatever you want to call it. This is pathetic. This is despicable. And this is another reason why it has to be stopped. And I'm not going to stop sharing these stories, right? I'm going to keep going. And this is going to end up snowballing, because we have homeless in Bundaberg. This person is homeless. They are couch surfing, right? They have had to leave a property that they were renting for 4 years. They've had to give up loved pets, right? Because they couldn't take them with them. They're couch surfing. How the hell are they going to get a house in this housing climate? How are they going to get their own home? You know what I mean? This is just crazy. Yeah. It's It's pathetic. And this person's on job seeker. I mean, it's not even a livable income. It's not even a livable income. And they're expecting her to just pay her share of responsibilities out of her cash portion. Her cash portion is about $120 a fortnight. Most of that is going to go to paying for her veterinary course repayments, so that she doesn't default and her parents end up having to pay the bill, which, you know, this is disgusting. This could impact this young woman's career, her future, right? It could. And she hasn't even got a home of her own to live in at the moment. What can I say? What can I say? And I've just had another lady, while I was on the phone to this lady, I've just had another lady that's just had her appeal. Another lady stuck in Brisbane that's just been knocked back on an opt-out. And yeah, this is just getting beyond ridiculous. It is. It really is. We'll keep going. We keep exposing these stories. These are real people's lives. We are going to make the public out there understand that this card is no good. How many more people do you want on the streets? How many more people do you want couch surfing? And their only answer is, oh, just use your card to pay the other people's groceries and bills. What? Hello? Oh, forget about your studies. Why? They want people to earn and learn. This person's earning, trying to learn, right? Trying to get a job as well in the middle of all of this. Still got to do job seeking, because her job agency is accepting the fact that she's got this study to do, but because it's a paid study, it's not the same as going to TAFE or uni. In Hinkler, they did have an exclusion for people who were doing studies. She should be exempt and be able to go and do her studies. It's hard enough when you haven't got somewhere to live. It's ridiculous. You know, what will the excuse be on her rejection for her opt-out? That she's at risk of homelessness? She's homeless. She's couch surfing. You know, and they're not even allowing enough cash for her to contribute. You know, $120 a fortnight in cash is not going to keep a roof over these people's heads. You know, it's cruel. It's cruel. Anyway, I'll come back later. I have to ask consent for the next one, and as soon as I can. I've already advised the lady right now, appeal, because she's stuck in Brisbane on the card. You know, and this is just getting too stressful for people. It really is. All right, I'm out. I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.